Namaste and welcome to PSM Speak. We, the people of India, have elected our 15th president recently. Hearty congratulations to Srimati Draupadi Murmu. In presidential elections, three glaring anomalies are observable. The anomalies that are against the spirit of constitution and democracy. What are these anomalies? Because these anomalies pertain to the method and norms of president's elections, it is essential for us to have a quick look at the procedure of the president's elections. A quick recapitulation. As per Article 324 of the Constitution, the Election Commission of India conducts the elections of the president. Article 54 describes how elections are to be conducted. The elections are through an electoral college. The electoral college comprises the elected members of the parliament, both the houses of the parliament, and the elected members of the 28 state assemblies and 2 union territories, National Capital Territory Delhi and Puducherry. It is by proportional representation by means of a single transferable vote, as is detailed under Article 55(3) of the Constitution. For simple understanding, proportional representation is proportional to the people of the given area of the state or the union territory. Single transferable vote. Each elector has only one vote. But how this proportionality is determined? Article 55(2) of the Constitution details how the value of each vote of an MLA and MP is decided. Not any scary mathematical formula. It is in relation to the population of the state. Population as of 1971. The population of a given state is divided by the number of MLAs. Then again the resultant figure is divided by 1000. That is the value. Or if you are talking of any formula, easy formula, it is population of the state by number of MLAs into 1000. One example makes the point clear. Let us look at how the value of an MLA in Uttar Pradesh is calculated. The population of Uttar Pradesh as of 1971 was 8 crore 38 lakhs 49,905 and the number of MLAs in the state 403. 8 crore 38 lakh 49,905 divided by 403 and multiply by 1000 gives a value of 208. Since there are 403 MLAs in the state, 208 is the value of each MLA, then the total value of the MLA votes from Uttar Pradesh is 83,824. It is very clear that because the population and number of MLAs is not the same in all the states, the value of each MLA differs from state to state. For instance, the value of MLA vote in Maharashtra is 175, where there are 288 MLAs and 50,400 is the total value of the votes. Bihar, it is 173 the value of MLA. There are 243 MLAs and the total value is 42,039. So in Andhra Pradesh, MLA's vote value is 159, total MLAs 175 and total value of state votes is 27,825. And in Telangana, MLA's vote value is 132 and number of MLAs, as you know, 119 and the total value of the MLA votes from Telangana is 15,708. So in Kerala, where we have 140 MLAs, the vote value is 152 and the total value of votes is 21,280. And in Tamil Nadu, 176 is the vote value of the MLA, where we have 234 MLAs. So the total value of MLAs is 41,184. Thus the total value of MLAs of all the assemblies in the country, of all the states and the union territories which are eligible for having assemblies is 5,43,231. Then how the vote value of an MP is calculated? The idea is the value of the MPs should be equal to the value of the votes of all the states and eligible union territories put together. 5,43,231 This is divided by the members of parliament. We have 543 Lok Sabha members and 233 Rajya Sabha members. Together 776. 5,43,231 by 776. The value is 700. 776 multiplied by 700, we get 5,43,200. So now we can understand that the total value of the MLAs and MPs is 10,86,431. These are the mathematics that we should understand. To look at the anomalies I am going to talk about. To look at the incongruities that conflict with the constitution and the democratic spirit I am telling. Though technically they are correct, but they go against the spirit. The total electors, each elector casts one vote. Single transferable vote. The number is 4,796. Now anomalies. Anomaly number 1. The population base or the population reference for determining the value of the voters. Not 2011. Of course, the census data for 2021 is yet to come and it will take a lot of time. But it is that of 1971. Why? The constitution very clearly mandates under Article 55 that the population reference should be the last preceding census of which relevant figures have been published. But this is changed. Why? It is through an amendment, 42nd amendment in 1976, as you know. This has brought changes to the presidential election norm vis-a-vis population base year. No change should come until after 2000. That means after 2001 census figures are published. Why this measure was initiated? Government of the day was very serious about the population control measures. The government's population control policy was being effectively implemented by some states. There were some star performers. The result, the population growth in some state would be very fast, while some other states it is tardy. So those states with high growth of population, if the subsequent base years are allowed, would get higher representation. This would be a disincentive. That is what the government thought. So it has frozen the year to 1971. This was to be up to 2000. But in 2001, when the NDA government was in power, this government too felt that it was not expedient to get to the latest data. Instead, it wanted to freeze for its own reason for a further period up to 2026 for all practical purposes until after 2031 census figures are available, maybe 2032. Same 1971 will continue. Then what is the effect? As is observed, there are some states with fast growth of population. Looking at 2001-2011 data, Bihar registered highest population decadal growth of 25.4% between 2001 and 2011, and UP 20.23%, West Bengal 13.84%, so on and so forth. For easy comparison and look at the anomaly, I have taken the data of 4 states. Bihar, where it is highest, UP, a big state where too the decadal growth is high, 20.23%, West Bengal, which can be taken as middle level growth, and also the least population growing state, Kerala, 4.91%. So I have taken these 4 states and I have seen that what had happened. As you can see, Bihar population, which was 22% out of 4 states, that is the relative share among these 4 states, not all the states are taken, just for example, was 22. UP 44, West Bengal 23 and Kerala 11. What happened in 2011? As per the available data, the Bihar's population growth increased to 25 from 22, that means plus 3%, and UP plus 4%. Bengal from 23 to 19, which is minus 4%, and Kerala 11 to 8, minus 3%. Whereas the vote value of the electors remains the same as in 1971 in 2022 presidential elections also. Is it not an outright anomaly? When we talk of the proportional representation, when we talk of the people's representation, not of a particular territory, no, this change might benefit some, maybe to the detriment of somebody else. That is not important, but what is the principle? Lakhs of people who have born subsequent to these census figures after 1971 till 2022 are excluded. Their representation is not accounted for in the presidential elections. But the people are not responsible for their birth in the region wherever they are born. Why should they be punished? If it was wrong for the governments of the day not to effectively implement the population control measures, people are not responsible. Is this not something to be seriously focused on? Are not population policies and people's representation two unconnected things? Now let us go to the anomaly 2. Anomaly 2 is with regards to the union territories. The states and those union territories which have assemblies send their representatives to vote in the presidential elections. Send two sets of representatives, one from parliament and the other from the assemblies, which facility is not available to the union territories, at least to the 6 out of 8 union territories. Of course, Jammu and Kashmir might also get it, but the elections for Jammu and Kashmir have not yet taken place. Coming to the Jammu and Kashmir, after the abrogation of Article 370 and bringing in the Jammu and Kashmir reorganization 2019, Jammu and Kashmir divided into 2 union territories, whereas Jammu and Kashmir is going to have an assembly, all right, but the other union territory, the Ladakh, is not going to have an assembly. But the people in Ladakh, as part of Jammu and Kashmir, had the facility of representing through MLAs and also through MPs. So now these 2 districts comprising Ladakh, Leh and Kargil, are deprived of this opportunity. Is it not an anomaly? Now let us go to the anomaly number 3. That is with regards to the size of the parliamentary constituencies, with regards to the population size. The average population size of an MP in the country is 22.29 lakh. There are states even with higher population, like Rajasthan's population average per MP is 27.42 lakh, Bihar 26.02 lakh, MP 25.04 lakhs and Uttar Pradesh 24.97 lakhs. But as you know, the population in the MP constituency of the Lakshadweep is only 64,000, which is just 2.87% of the average of India. So is it not an anomaly that one MP representing such a huge size of population as 22 lakhs, 27, 26 lakh and others 10 lakhs, 5 lakhs, even 65,000. So the representation is not, is it right to have this situation like this? Yes, if the territory or the area or the state is the criteria. But if we define the country as not the territorial thing but of the people living there, a state, the people representing there, their numbers matter, then that is definitely anomalous. Hope there will be a thorough discussion and debate on these anomalies, and hope the government will find solutions for correcting these deficiencies, for reforming the situation. Not only the reforming just the presidential election procedure, but a broader focus on the electoral reforms whereby the people's representation and people's choices reflect in the legislature and the government. Thank you so much for watching this video so patiently. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not done it already. Please do click on the subscribe button below this video. After that, please don't forget to click on the bell icon to get the notifications as and when I upload a fresh video to this channel. Thank you.